I was 24 and the former editor of this newspaper, Mr. Max Hastings, decided that I was the guy to run the Brussels office. And I went out and I had every possible luxury and convenience. And those were the great days, of course, when nobody had mobile phones and nobody knew where you were and there was no way of contacting me. It was just fantastic. The office had no idea what I was doing or what stories I was going to file. And we could file whatever we want. The only way people could discover the news was when they woke up in the morning and there it was on the front page of the Daily Telegraph. You know, for a chap of 24, it was an incredibly powerful and fascinating job. I suppose the most interesting job, the story that had the biggest impact that I remember was, I think, in May 1992, when I did a story about the forthcoming plans after the Maastricht Treaty had been agreed, about further plans for integration that were being promoted by the then President of the Commission, Mr. Jacques Delors. And the Sunday Telegraph did it proud. They absolutely gave it full welly, right the way across the front page. Delors plan to rule Europe was the headline, and it went over big. And the people of Denmark were just about to vote in a referendum on the Maastricht Treaty, and the Danes walked through the streets of Copenhagen with the Sunday Telegraph on placards, and it had an absolutely decisive effect, I am told, or so I like to pretend, on that. Also, certainly the British Foreign Office believed that it had a very important effect on the outcome of that referendum, because of course the Danes voted nay.